Station YouTube, I hope everybody is doing well, both physically as well as mentally. So it's about time for another comic book haul here. So this is one I picked up early December from, what's the name of that place? Second and Charles. So let's roll the intro and we'll get into it. So when this place first opened, when Second and Charles first opened, I was like really excited. I really felt like they really had a great selection. I like the way they had their books priced and things like that. But things have kind of fallen by the wayside over there. The area is not really well maintained. I think the workers there are, there's a worker shortage in America right now. So that might have gone into play in it. And they're not refreshing the stock. So the last time I was there was about 6 months ago, and I still see a lot of the same books there. So right off the bat, I walk through the doors and I always go to the showcase because they have usually some short boxes of books that have just come in. And out of that short box, I was able to find this Thundercats #1, no price. So I was like, oh, okay. So I guess we'll find out how much they want for it when we get to the register. And then I was digging, and then I finally found this Armageddon, the Alien Agenda. Never saw this before. This Captain Atom book. So I can't wait to read this. Monarch battles Captain Atom. It's #1. The epic saga continues. And then if I like it, I'll try to find the rest of them. But this isn't why I was going to Second and Charles. It's $1. So here's your dollar book. Then I got a Zatanna cover. Didn't have that before. So I found that. Michael Turner on the art from Identity Crisis, written by Brad Meltzer. Riggs Morales, hello, and Mike Baer. So I paid $1 for this one. Then I found Jack Kirby for $1. And you don't pass up, even if it's Topps Jack Kirby for $1. So Topps Jack Kirby for $1. But this is like, okay, so I'm probably been through about maybe 7 of their bins already. More than that. Probably about 7. And I've only gotten how many books? 3 books. So I'm like, really, I'm going through their independent stuff at this point. I'm like, okay, there's got to be something here. There's got to be something. And then let's see what happens next. Oh, yeah. Then I found this Warlord. And I was like, oh, okay, I've seen this before. I think it's $1 book. I wonder how much they want for it. Oh, no price. So I'm like, okay, now I got to go back and I have to haggle with them when I get to the register. Maybe. We'll see what happens. And then I get to the Marvel section. I went through all the Marvel books. I'm on the S's. They have things sort of alphabetized there, but you still got to look through everything because sometimes you'll find an S book in the A, and you'll find an A book in the X, and so on and so forth. So here's a Silver Surfer, number 107. Dr. Doom on the cover. Really great Dr. Doom cover. I liked it a lot. They wanted $3 for it, and I was like, what else do I have here today? I don't know. As you could tell, I still got it. And I think this had part of the influence of why I got it. So then I found Adam Hughes. All right, Betty and Veronica in the Marvel section. Okay, so we got Betty here, $2. I was like, okay, I probably will pick this up. I was like, okay, yeah. And then I found, I found the B cover, one of them, A, B, or whatever. So here's Veronica. I was like, okay. So they wanted $2 a piece for these two. I was like, okay, so maybe $2 for that, $2 for that. We'll see what they're talking about when we get to the Thundercats and the Warlord, and maybe I'll get that Silver Surfer book for $3 because I could kind of balance it off. As I was at the front counter before, when I first walked in the store, I noticed they had some Secret Origins books, and I said, okay, the last thing I'll do before I leave is I'm going to check and see if they have any of the Secret Origins that I don't have. They did. They had number 46. This is the Justice League of America, the Teen Titans, and allegedly the Legion of Superheroes. That's a lot. And now I'm not sure if it's just the blueprints, but I think it's a little bit more than that. I haven't had a chance to crack it open. It's been a while since I think I might have read this issue at some point, but it's been a while. So, they wanted $2.95 for this, and I was like, okay, well, where are they getting their prices from? My comic shop? Maybe my comic shop has it at $2.95. I don't know. This is not a, like, I'm not trying to pay, $2 I think would be too expensive for it. But I was like, you know what? Secret Origins, I don't actively collect that anymore. It's kind of like I got one book left, guys. One book left in order to complete the run on Secret Origins. I was like, okay, I'll do the $2.95 on it. I'm definitely keeping this one. The Silver Surfer's still up for grabs. Let's see where they're at with the Thundercats and the Warlord. So we get up to the register. So first off, they priced the Warlord. So Warlord, they said $2. And I was like, oh, all right, my Grell art. I don't have a lot of Warlord. It'd be in my dollar collection. Not in the greatest condition. Not in the worst condition by any means. It's probably like a 7, just a dirty grade on it, right? Just kind of looking at it through the bag and the board. Okay, $2 for that. But this is the big question. How much are you going to charge me for the Thundercats? So they said, how about $2 for that too? I was like, boom, there you go. Keep the Silver Surfer. Let's roll. Now, this is probably like a $5 book. Okay, so it wasn't like I like made out, but I didn't know how much it actually was. It's ironic because this is the first volume of Thundercats under Wildstorm, and they had a issue 0 with a famous artist, J. Scott Campbell. He did it, and I actually picked that up in one of my hauls, and somebody was like, I don't like the art because J. Scott Campbell drawing Lino, but yeah, I really like this cover. There's some first appearances in here, not worth the spec. No, nothing's worth the spec. Don't believe the hype. You're not going to see me talking about this book went up 1000%, comic fan. That's not what I do here. I'm about reading the books, collecting what you love, and kind of defining what you really love. Finding those books that really mean a lot to you and making sure that they stay, that you're able to keep them in your collection and finding them. It wasn't a bad haul because the Thundercats really saved the day here, and them kind of hooking me up, so to speak. And I was gonna say I didn't know the price when so they could have been like $10, and I would have been like, I don't know. I think $8 maybe. I might have paid up to $8 for it, and then I would have left and I would have been pissed. But it was one of those books where I was like, I could see them saying 10, I could see them saying 15. I didn't know it was a key at the time. So, key is what is a key? A key is a significant issue. Why is it significant? Well, there's some first appearances in here for characters that weren't in the cartoon. So they think, some people that like try to pimp comic books, they try to say like, oh yeah, these make this is going to be worth a lot of nay. You'll find it at yard sales and dollar bins, and you'll find it at Second and Charles for $2. So there you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. Now, my music always is by LS Beats. The intro is by Moan Media. For other great comic book content, make sure you check out the show notes. Make sure you check out in my opinion, the legendary Sleepy Reader. Make sure you check out his link in there. He is probably one of YouTube's longest tenured reviewers. A lifetime achievement from Taki616 all day. I'm pretty sure Bad Batch would give him a lifetime achievement. I'm pretty sure Double R, Pop Culture Philosophers, would give him, a lifetime achievement award. So I'm not trying to say nothing bad about the awards. That's one of the things, comic book community awards, I'm not really complaining because it's popular vote. And the popular people said that another member of the Portland comic crew got it over Sleepy this time, but there's always next time. There's always next year. And I think we need to get Sam one of those awards too, speaking of which. But anyway, because he was in the game for a long time, like a decade too. So we'll see if I'm still doing this in 2024 and 2034. All right, guys, until next time, take it easy. Peace.